Hey everybody, welcome to Wednesday Night Live. How are you guys doing? Okay, hey, so we want to make sure that you know all of us. I'm Chris, and super excited to be here. I've got Gabe to my left or right. I don't know.
Right. We're touching right now.
We're holding hands right now. Handshake. Yep, awesome. And then below my screen is Lily. I don't know what it is like.
Hey.
Yep. And then
Lily's below my screen.
Next to Lily, we've got Jacob. Say hi, Jacob.
Hi, I'm Jacob.
And then above Jacob is Courtney. Say hi, Courtney.
I thought it was going to be me.
Okay, that was the hi. And then kind of off solo on the bottom row is Connor. Everybody say hi to Connor.
Hey,
What's up, guys?
Connor's just kind of
my best
lonely
life
there.
here. Cool, dude.
And then last but not least, you may know him, but we have the one and only Barton Robert Mark Shaw with us. And he is looking classy as ever, so make sure you guys say hi to him and welcome him. So we're excited to be here. This is like, what, week 4 of Wednesday Night Live? And it's been a good time. I know that I've had a lot of fun with it, and we've got a night of good stuff planned for you guys. With that, we are going to jump in to story time with Barton Robert Mark Shaw.
Oh, I guess we have a guest who's here for story time.
Hey, we've got a little intro video.
We got the intro.
All right, so we are here with Bart and Robert Mark Shaw, and it looks like you've got a guest, Bart?
I do have a guest. This is Ainsley. She decided to join us for nap time since it is literally her bedtime. So, what do you say we read one of Ainsley's favorites? Does that sound good? Read about Bear Hunt? Okay, you help me? Okay, excellent. So, if you happen to have this one, dig deep, find it on your childhood bookshelf, read along. I will display the pictures, so let's jump right into it. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Oh, grass, long wavy grass. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh, no. We've got to go through it. Swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy. You say swishy, swashy? Okay, good job. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a river, a deep, cold river. We can't go over it, and we can't go under it. Oh, no. We've got to go through it. Splash, splosh, splash, splosh, splash, splosh. What? Oh, I don't know. Gabe left, huh? We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, mud. Thick, oozy mud. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh, no. We've got to go through it. Squelch, squirch, squelch, 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 squelch. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a forest. A big, dark forest. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh, no. Say it in the comments. We got to go through it. Stumble, trip, stumble, trip, stumble, trip. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a snowstorm, a swirling, whirling snowstorm. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh, no, we got to go through it. Hoo-woo, hoo-woo, hoo-woo. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a cave, a narrow, gloomy cave. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh, no, we've got to go through it. Should we go in, Ainsley? Okay, we'll go in. Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. What's that? A scary bird. One shiny wet nose, two big furry ears, two big goggly eyes. It's a bear. Quick, back through the cave, tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. Back through the snowstorm, hoo-woo, hoo-woo. Back through the forest, stumble, trip, stumble, trip, stumble, trip. Back through the mud, squelch, squirt, squelch, squirt. Back through the river, splash, 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 splash. Back through the grass, swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy. Get to our front door, open the door, up the stairs. Oh no, we forgot to shut the door, back downstairs, shut the door, back upstairs, into the bedroom, into bed, under the covers. We're not going on a bear hunt again. You say goodnight, Ainsley?
Good night, Ainsley.
Everyone say
Good
good
night,
night to Ainsley.
Hi, Ainsley.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, Barton, Robert, Mark, Shaw.
If I call you in a few hours, will you read that to me as I go to sleep?
Yeah, if you guys just could record that, capture it, share it, there you go.
It's already done, my guy.
Beautiful. All right.
All right, we're going to turn it
good. A little
over
creepy.
to Courtney for some announcements.
Hey guys! All right, we've got some pretty awesome things coming up. We've got CIY Mix for you middle schoolers, and we have CIY Move for all of you high school students. Okay, we're still moving forward. So if you want to get registered, we are here to help. You can find it on the church website. You can get a helmet with Gabe, maybe. Who knows? It's gonna be crazy.
You know.
Okay.
You know.
We also have Devos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday on our IGTV channel. So check those out and get plugged into those. And lastly, we have our Zoom hangouts every Sunday night at 6 p.m. Are a blast. So come join us. Have fun. It's worth your time. We're awesome. You're awesome. Let's be awesome together. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Anything, guys?
Right on. Connor, you got a giveaway for us, right?
Yeah, I've got a giveaway for us, and what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do the giveaway, and then you guys will have time during the first portion of teaching to tag us on Instagram. And here's how it's gonna work tonight: is I need you to tag us as well as 10 friends who are not currently watching this live stream to join us on this live stream and put it on Instagram. Tag us, tag your 10 friends, invite them to Wednesday Night Live on Instagram. The first person to do that, first person I see to come through on Instagram, wins chips and queso from Del Taco. So what you'll need to do is once I tell you the winner, you'll send us your address, and then we will get chips and queso headed your way. That's what's happening tonight. Make sure to tag us.
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure I have 10 friends to be able to do that.
You have more than 10 followers on Instagram, don't you? No, Jacob, you cannot enter. I know chips and queso is a good prize. The only reason we're doing that is because Panda is closed right now.
Connor,
Like,
if
no,
I
Panda's
Venmo
gross
you, will you send chips and queso to my house?
Dude, if you wait, what are you gonna do? I didn't hear the first part of that.
I'll send you money on Venmo. If
You want me to get 2 sets of chips and queso, send one to you and one to the winner?
Yes.
Okay, I can do that. Venmo me. I will send you chips and queso, Chris.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll need your address though.
Actually, never mind. I'm not feeling it.
Dude, I just want you to do it for me out of the kindness of your heart.
I was hoping I'd offer
this
that, and
is
you'd be like,
$0
"Oh
delivery
no,
fee,
man,
so.
I got you for free. You don't have to Venmo me, but you want."
Dude, you offered the Venmo, man.
I know. I was
What am
hoping
supposed to do with that?
you would say, "Oh no, you don't have to do that. Don't worry about it." But you didn't.
Oh,
so.
but little do you know, there's actually chips and queso on their way to each of your houses currently right now.
Wow.
Just kidding. No, there's not. I wish there was, but there's not.
Dude, Chris, can you kick him out of this meeting?
I
kick him
can.
out?
I'm kicking Connor out of this meeting.
Bye, Connor.
Sorry, guys.
Just kidding.
Anyway,
not gonna do that.
tag us on Instagram. First one to tag us is going to get chips and queso. So far, no one's tagged us.
So they can do
Daly
that.
would like to know if she's eligible to win.
That only seems fair, right?
I think that's.
I mean, I'll leave that up to Gabe.
Gabe
you can
only
make
says that
moral
because it
decision.
benefits him too.
I mean, Patrick won the first week, so
no,
Haley
I
is a
think
volunteer. So
That's
I
true.
think so. That's good.
You can't leave it up to Gabe to decide. He's
I'm going to
first.
let his
Obviously
moral
wants
compass
chips and
decide
queso.
this one.
He
His
has
moral
none.
compass
He doesn't
will
have
decide.
one.
Excuse me.
When it comes to chips and queso.
An attack.
You know,
Still waiting to be tagged. No one has tagged us.
Well, they've got like the whole course of the night to do that, right? To tag us.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, they're just getting their list of 10 up. It's all good. We've got a message from Gabe. I think while we're waiting though, so let's jump.
So last week we finished our series in the parables. We've been going through the parables for a while now. And so this week, instead of jumping into a new series, we're going to take some time to just focus on one story. And it's a story that you have probably heard. It's probably a story you're familiar with, especially if you went to CIY Mix last summer or CIY Move last summer. It's the story of Elijah. And the story of Elijah takes place in the book of 1 Kings at a time where a guy named Ahab is king. And what happens in the book of Kings is this cycle where people believe in God and everyone repents, and then everyone turns their backs on God again. And so God rose up what we call prophets, and basically they spoke on behalf of God to the nation of Israel. And Elijah was one of those prophets, and God had him tell King Ahab that there was going to be no rain for the next few years until he said so. So the job that God gives Elijah is, hey, go to the king, King Ahab, who's leading Israel into worshiping some false gods, some pagan gods, instead of the true God. Go tell this king that there's not going to be any rain for the next few years, which also means no water to water crops and stuff like that. So there's going to be a big famine, no food, no water available. And so Elijah goes and tells King Ahab this. And then God tells Elijah to go hide. He says, go hide on the other side of the Jordan River. You'll find this stream, and I want you to hide there. And you can drink water from the stream, and crows or ravens actually are going to come drop you food every morning. And so that's exactly what happens is Elijah goes and he hides by the stream, and every morning ravens fly by and drop him bread and meat to eat. And I don't know what that looks like. It's kind of a crazy thought of ravens just dive bombing you and dropping food. I don't know how that works, but that's what happens. And then finally though, because there's been no rain, that stream dries up. And so God tells Elijah, hey, so now I want you to go to this village, and there you will meet this woman whose husband has died, and she will feed you. And so Elijah does. He goes to this village and he meets this woman who also doesn't have anything to eat at this point because of this huge drought, this huge famine. But we're gonna skip through some parts here. So I want you to go back and read the whole story. But God ends up, through Elijah, providing for her in some amazing ways. And at one point, her son even dies, and Elijah cries out to God on behalf of her son. And God actually brings him back to life. And at the end of the chapter ends with, the woman told Elijah, now I know for sure that you are a man of God, and that the Lord truly speaks through you. And so what we see at the beginning part of Elijah's story is that Elijah is rising to prominence, where people know that he is speaking on behalf of God, and that his career, so to speak, as a prophet is going very well, right? God is doing amazing things through the life of Elijah. And that's where we're going to leave his story for right now. We'll come back to it in a few minutes here. But right now we leave Elijah in this place where God is doing amazing, incredible things through him.
Live in 3, 2, 1, live. All right. Well, that was the first part of our teaching from Gabe. And now Gabe is back immediately with a piece of pizza. Or is that an entire pizza in front of you, Gabe?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Regrettable life choices.
Wow. So I guess that looks unhealthy. Well, we're going to jump into a game, speaking of food, that doesn't have to do with pizza, but instead has to do with cookies. So in the comments, let us know, what is your favorite type of cookie? Are you a sugar cookie person, chocolate chip cookie person, or I don't know, maybe you're a snickerdoodle person?
What about a sugar cookie?
You're a sugar cookie person, Jacob?
I love sugar cookies.
Frosted.
Like
Crumble sugar cookies are the best.
Yeah.
All day. Chocolate chip is way overrated. Sugar cookies worth that.
Yeah, honestly, I want a chocolate chip cookie with no chocolate chips.
What?
That, just the cookie.
Like a sugar cookie?
It wouldn't be a sugar cookie because, chocolate chip cookies have
they're
a different
like
flavor.
Cookie dough with
brown
nothing
sugar.
in it.
Yeah, it'd be cookie dough, essentially.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm made fun of for being a pretty plain guy quite a bit, and that is too plain for even my taste.
Okay, well, that's fair. It's just something that I've thought of before, but I don't know where you really get that.
I don't know.
If any of you in the comments can tell me where I can get chocolate chip cookies without the chocolate chips, let me know. I guess I could bake some, but...
Birds and Soap said they're with you. They wish they could have that as well.
Thank you,
Really?
Ava. Thank you.
That doesn't seem right.
Hey, Chris, when do you want me to announce the winner of that first giveaway? Do you want me to wait longer? Do you want me to do it now?
Let's do it after this game we're about to play, and that is
All right, sounds good.
chocolate chip or oatmeal raisin cookie. So here's how this game is gonna work. You guys are going to see a very blurry picture of a cookie, and you have to determine if it is a beautiful chocolate chip cookie or a disgusting oatmeal raisin cookie. And if you're a fan of oatmeal raisin cookies, I'm sorry, but
They're so good.
no, they're not.
Yeah, it's a cookie and it's breakfast or lunch or whatever you need it to be. It's a healthy option.
Okay, they're fine. Like, the oatmeal part of it's fine until you bite down into the raisin.
Yeah,
and
dude.
it kills it.
And they're all soft.
Oatmeal chocolate chip? I'm good with oatmeal chocolate chip,
Yeah.
but not oatmeal raisin.
That's
Or-
fine.
or
Oatmeal
hear me
raisin's
out.
disgusting.
Hear me out. An oatmeal cookie with no raisins. It's just oatmeal.
Be really
No.
good.
Yeah.
I would eat it.
I see. I could get behind that
Mhm.
before I could get behind oatmeal raisin.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's take a
Chocolate
look
oatmeal.
at
is good.
our... We've got our first cookie on there, and first of all, unrelated to the picture of the cookie, that little chocolate chip up in the top, I thought it was the poop emoji for the longest time.
It
But
totally
apparently
looks
it's
like it.
not. It is a chocolate chip. So in the chat, what do you think? This cookie right here that you're seeing, is it a beloved chocolate chip cookie or is it an oatmeal cookie?
Dude, Josie says that oatmeal raisin are old lady cookies. Just FYI.
I don't
No,
disagree.
It's not. It's not. That's not the way. Okay.
Gabe has no defense for that because it's true.
Just
Dude, that's oatmeal raisin.
that's for sure chocolate chip.
Yeah,
No way.
everyone is saying oatmeal raisin.
That's for
Honestly,
That's oatmeal
sure
raisin.
chocolate
and
chip.
everyone's right. That is an oatmeal raisin cookie.
Yes.
And you could
That's what I'm
tell,
talking about.
like, there's a look about...
Mhm.
Oh, but Kim Ferguson said chocolate chip.
Yeah, it looks like a chocolate chip cookie that you maybe put a
Wrong.
little too much baking soda in.
Yeah. You know
No,
that?
dude.
You know
But
those
it shouldn't get
distinctions,
that
Gabe?
lumpy.
Right.
Well, that's the problem.
It's like smooth but lumpy. That's
Yeah.
how you know.
I saw
Chocolate.
like a whole
Flat and
graphic on Instagram that basically like had a chart of chocolate chip cookies that looked like messed up, and they were all different, and it told you this cookie looks this way because you didn't put enough sugar, and this cookie
Oh, yeah,
looks,
yeah.
I love those
It was,
charts.
yeah, it was one of the most helpful things. All right, let's look at our second cookie. The poop emoji's looking frustrated, but honestly, this cookie looks massive. But
Dude, Gabe, be honest. Do you like oatmeal raisin because you need the raisins in order to have regular bowel movements?
oh,
I mean, don't know how to answer that.
Yeah,
I'll take it as a yes.
If one time as a kid, I ate an entire box of Fiber One bars because I didn't know what they were.
Oh.
oh my,
So,
oh man.
Oh my.
All right, well everyone is saying that this cookie is a chocolate chip cookie. What do you guys think?
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Mm.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, it in fact is a chocolate chip cookie. Something looks off about it, but it is a chocolate chip cookie.
Impressive.
It doesn't look like a good chocolate chip cookie, but
No.
it looks like chocolate chip.
It's a little lost.
Also, that looks
Wow.
like it's taking up the whole plate. Like that is a
It's a
pizza-sized chocolate chip
massive
cookie.
one.
Huh, interesting. Well, okay. Our next
Oh.
one, we've got a platter of them here. And man, my first take, I'll give you guys my first take, is that it's a whole platter of oatmeal raisin. But that's just my guess. I don't know.
I just need to point out that Haley, Gabe's wife, just roasted him in the comments and said Gabe is pretending that he bakes cookies.
I help her make cookies almost every time she does it.
Reagan also said, imagine if they made that chart about people's appearance.
Oh,
That's pretty rough.
wow, that would be...
Oh.
Okay. I would say chocolate chip on these.
Really?
Really,
Mm.
really.
Yep.
those look oatmeal raisin to me.
I think
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
supposed to think that they're oatmeal raisin, but I think they're chocolate chip.
Gabe's
Right?
trying.
That's what I'm saying.
Gabe's trying to beat the game here, but
Lots of oatmeal in the comments.
yeah,
though.
everyone is saying oatmeal.
I'm gonna go with oatmeal.
I think it's oatmeal.
Yeah.
It's got such irregular edges.
Mm-hmm.
There's like.
I think chocolate chip.
Do you guys see? It's a blurry picture, but do you guys see that one that looks like half a cookie? Like someone took a bite and they put it back. I think it's because they took a bite, found out it was oatmeal raisin, and then put it back because that's what you do.
Could be.
But actually, it's a chocolate chip. Okay.
Oh!
Again, okay, Gabe, you're apparently the cookie expert. Do you know why these chocolate chip cookies look like they do? They look very clumpy. Why is that?
Something to do with. Sorry. Okay, move on.
He's covering because he doesn't know.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Those
he's
are
buying
terrible.
time.
I do not believe those are chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah,
They must be chocolate chip oatmeal.
I don't
because
buy
that's
it.
We're
not.
like
Chocolate chip oatmeal.
peanut butter chocolate chip. Those aren't good looking. Those look
No.
gross.
No.
Ooh, this next one is just a single cookie, and it looks.
Hold on. Someone said they're made by Gabe. That's why.
Oh, roasted.
Come on.
Gabe is getting no slack in this.
I will say one of them on the top of it looks like a potato.
That's true.
Anyways.
Okay, sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
I don't know. What do you guys think of this cookie? It's just one single cookie. It looks a lot smoother to me. So Gabe didn't make it, I guess.
See, now I feel like they're trying to trick us.
Yeah.
I definitely think that's oatmeal raisin.
That looks chocolate chip to me.
I'm gonna go chocolate chip.
That's what they want you to think, dude.
I'm with
agree.
Gabe. I think they want you to think it's chocolate chip.
They do.
All right. Well,
I'm
you know
voting
what?
chocolate chip.
Well, Jacob, you are wrong because it's an oatmeal raisin cookie. And
Oh man.
Gabe was right. He broke the game. He figured out what they wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we have one more, and then we'll call it quits for this game. But this just really makes me want a bunch of cookies now.
Yeah, I could eat.
Yeah, I could. Connor, you want to send me some cookies?
Ooh, crumble.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've been just fighting DoorDash here for the last about 10 minutes and finally got food ordered. So
You've been fighting your
Not
DoorDash
easy.
driver?
no, like okay, so everything's out of delivery range apparently because everybody lives so far away. And so Del Taco wouldn't work, and then Chipotle wouldn't work, so I had to go with Qdoba, and Qdoba finally worked. So
Oh, okay.
the winner's actually getting Qdoba, not Del Taco.
Gotcha.
That was great.
Reagan commented on the sombrero of the cookie of the raisin, and I think it's a birthday hat, not a sombrero.
Okay. That's a birthday hat for sure. But also, those are chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip.
No way.
I vote chocolate chip, yeah.
If you look on the side, there's that one that's like sticking out. Chocolate chips don't stick out; they melt.
Yeah.
Raisin.
Okay. Okay. You got a point.
Yeah.
But sometimes they do chocolate chip.
Birds and Soap is calling it a trick. Oh, maybe
It's
it's
a
a
multi-pack.
multi-pack.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, let's see.
Half
What
and
is
half
it?
action?
Okay.
Oh, it is oatmeal raisin. Interesting.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, I
Great job,
truly
Courtney.
thought,
Mind blowing.
huh. All right.
That's infuriating.
That's not. To be honest, I think that I lost that game for sure.
I think that
I
humanity.
didn't do well.
Yeah. Well, that was a good time. Well, we've got to address the pizza in front of Gabe, right? I mean, Connor, you have a pizza too, right?
Let's see.
I do. I do
Okay.
have a pizza.
So,
What brand do we got here?
yeah.
A
Dude,
little bit of Red Baron.
we got a Red Baron classic crust pepperoni pizza made with pork, chicken, and beef.
Oh, okay.
I'm just,
I don't know. Why
I don't
they
know
put
how
that
he
in
has the box
so
on
big.
hand so quick like that.
I think that I would put that in smaller print. If
Yeah.
it were just me, but it is
Connor-
100%. The cheese is 100% real though.
Oh, good.
But what do you think pepperoni is on any pizza? It's probably pork, chicken, and beef, right?
I didn't know there was chicken in it. That ruins it for me.
That's gross. Connor, what
I'm a
kind
red
of
meat
pizza do
kinda
you
guy.
have?
What?
What kind
I
of
have the
pizza do
same
you
as
have?
Gabe.
The same exact
pizza.
flavor too?
Are we playing
Yeah.
this?
Okay, all right.
We talked about this ahead of time. We did.
Certified real. Did you see
Well,
that?
if you guys remember, the last few weeks we've done some eating contests, and Gabe and Connor are both the winners of their eating contest. So we decided that we'd put them head to head and see who could eat the most of a whole Red Baron pizza, which is honestly a doable task, I think. Gabe's got his backwards hat
It's
on.
not even hard.
Oh, Gabe's got his helmet ready to go. While they're like mentally preparing in the chat, what is your guys' favorite frozen pizza? What is the best frozen pizza?
Good question.
And why? I want to know why.
This is my favorite frozen, so
Red
I'm
Baron?
actually pretty excited.
Really?
Yeah, I love Red Baron frozen.
Red Baron's good. It's got a good crust.
Yeah. Yeah.
How are we doing this? What's the,
Yeah, so here's what I'm thinking. I've got a timer on my phone right here for 4 minutes. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I want to see who can get the most of that pizza done in 4 minutes. Does that seem fair?
I think I'm going to eat the whole thing.
Connor thinks he's going to eat the whole
4
thing.
minutes?
In
Yeah,
4
I
minutes.
think so. I mean, that's two
That's
two
not that
slices
hard.
a minute. That's not that hard.
2 slices
I don't know
a
how to
minute.
eat,
When you
okay?
break it
When-
down like that, no, I couldn't do that.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
30
No,
seconds.
I don't think it's that hard. I know how to eat. It's going to be fine.
Stack them on top of each other.
Okay, well,
I would be impressed.
yeah, let
Gabe,
us.
are you ready for this? Do you know what you just got yourself into?
I've said this was a horrible idea for the last 3 days. So that's where I'm at.
Connor
I've
is,
been looking forward to this for the last 3 days.
Connor's
so-
more
You guys were
excited
both
about this
cowards
than I
about
think anyone should be. Well,
Tonight, Haley asked me what I wanted for dinner, and I think I just got a blank look in my eye as I remember.
the timer, the 4-minute timer, starts now. You guys have 4 minutes to eat most of this pizza.
Okay, what are your guys' favorite frozen pizzas while we watch them eat? Because mine is probably DiGiorno or the little, like, the flat Totino's ones, you know? They're like Totino's, but they're like not the rolls. They're like flat. Those are good.
I'm a big fan of like the barbecue chicken pizza that's
Yeah.
frozen from the California Pizza Kitchen.
Oh, that sounds
Oh.
disgusting.
That was good.
It's really good.
Huh. Okay.
Hannah Roth believes in
Haley?
you, Gabe.
Haley says she's only rooting for Gabe out of obligation. She's just really lighting him up
Just really roasting Gabe.
in the comments here.
Earlier, Birds and Soap said Gabe can't bake, but he sure can eat pizza.
Did you guys know that Gabe had to bake this pizza? Like, he's obviously got some sort of baking skills. He was able to turn on the oven.
But he baked it on a pan, which you shouldn't do that. You bake it straight in the oven. You get crispy that way.
Straight on. Straight on.
Okay. Someone just said Papa John's. Multiple people have just said they like Papa John's pizza, which is a hot take because Papa John's is.
But I don't even
Gross.
think Papa John's counts. Like, I'm talking, you walk into Walmart in the
Right.
frozen pizza section, what do you get?
Okay, but what is your guys' favorite takeout pizza or delivery?
I'm a fan
No.
of Domino's.
I think Domino's is overrated.
I,
Not
I
Yeah.
like the crust.
I like the crust on Domino's. That garlic, salty stuff they put on it. It's real good.
Oh.
Yeah, but you can get that from Pizza Hut, which is a far superior pizza.
Pizza Hut's always so greasy.
That's why it's good.
I'm a Papa Murphy's guy.
Oh,
I've
well,
heard
yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
Papa
people.
Murphy's is great.
You said
Like-
takeout or delivery, so
All right, my
Hot
all-time
take though.
is
My
garbanzo.
wife likes Domino's better than Papa Murphy's, and I don't know what to do with that.
No.
I don't know either. That's not good. 1 minute left!
What?
Where are you guys at? How many slices left?
Connor's like, done!
3.
3 slices left?
No, I've eaten 3.
Okay, Gabe, where are you at?
Gabe's eating 3 as well.
Gabe cannot
This is
respond.
3 for you, Gabe? Oh, this is
Oh.
4.
This is 4.
I've known Gabe for like at least 10 years now, and I don't think I've ever seen him more miserable looking than right now.
Gabe, I need you to know in the comments, Haley said that her grandma is watching and rooting for you right now. So your grandmother-in-law is really, she's got it for you. She's pulling for you. And I think that's the coolest thing. That's awesome.
That's great. I love it. I love it. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds.
I honestly thought you guys could do more.
I did
I really
too.
wanted you guys to get the full like stuffed crust large pizza and just go for it.
It
You-
does not look well.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Do not vomit, please.
10 seconds. Count down with me.
Or
10,
do.
10,
9, 8,
8,
7, 6,
6,
5,
5,
4,
6,
3,
5,
2, 1. Put the
8.
pizza slices down. Oh, that was disgusting. Oh. Gabe, how much of that pizza just fell out of your mouth?
That's not the kind of content I'm looking for, Gabe.
Oh,
Don't
gosh.
make
YouTube is going to flag this because that was just disgusting.
All right, show us your plate, Connor. Oh my gosh. You ate all but
3
3
slices
slices?
left.
Oh, my gosh. And you don't even look
I'm gonna finish
phased.
it during the rest of this video, probably.
Yeah,
So.
you don't even look phased. Gabe looks like
I'm
he's
good.
dead inside.
I'd like
Alright,
you to
Gabe.
both hold up your plates. Hold up your plates at the same time. It's
There's
actually a
clear.
similar amount,
Yeah.
but Connor clearly won. Gabe's still chewing.
You guys did good.
so easy.
Ugh.
He was on a
My
pizza.
jaw is the only thing. Like, I couldn't eat fast enough.
Well, Connor, are you ready to talk about our second giveaway tonight?
Yeah, I think so. Hold on, my wife's bringing me some water, and I just need a sip, and then I'll
Okay.
be good to go.
Everybody shout out to Summer, Connor's wife. Say hi to her in
She's
the
the
chat.
best wife ever. So
She's,
I wish
Summer.
Summer was also roasting you in the comments like Haley's doing with Gabe.
she's
That'd
folding
be
laundry. So
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Second giveaway. That's a thing. Chris, do you have a picture that you can throw up there for us?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's right there. You guys see
Okay.
that picture of Jacob there?
All right. So there's a picture of Jacob on your screen right now. It's a wonderful, very flattering picture. Here's
Good
what
one.
we need to do. I need you to meme that picture, and I need you to tag us on Instagram with the meme, or if you don't have an Instagram, because not all you do, drop your best meme in the comments, and the best meme will win, and we will announce that later tonight. So that's the contest, and you will win an awesome piece of ECC merch or a mug or an ECC sticker, something like that. Whatever you choose, we will get that to you as soon as possible. So meme that picture. Best one wins. I'm going to eat more pizza.
Jacob, when was this picture taken?
It was taken in 2013. I was at a thrift stop in Eastern Oregon, I think in the Grand. I was on the way to camp. I was working at a camp with a bunch of people that I worked with the college.
So,
And I put that hat on, and I found those glasses, and a man who I used to work for took that picture of me.
yeah. So this picture is clearly a joke, right? You're making a joke, but what's the joke? The sunglasses or the hat or both?
There is no joke. It's just when I go into thrift stores, I like to find the most embarrassing things to put on my head and my face, and then I do that until someone acknowledges it. And
Clean.
that's what I was doing. Is it what?
Clean.
I mean, it's a thrift store, so probably not. Yeah.
That's concerning. Well, you
Yes.
guys continue to meme this lovely picture of Jacob here, and his thrift store joke, and we are going to jump into the second part of Gabe's life.
When we last left Elijah, things were going well for him. God was doing amazing things through him and really working through the life of Elijah. But now we fast forward a few years, and here the drought and the famine has gotten really, really bad. And it's time for Elijah to go back to King Ahab. And so he's been hiding at this point. Ahab has been looking everywhere for him, and he can't find him anywhere. But he goes back to King Ahab. And King Ahab sees him and says, "So, it's really you troublemaker of Israel." And Ahab sounds like a real boomer here. He's like, "Hey, you troublemaker," right? But Ahab or Elijah says, "I've made no trouble for Israel," Elijah replied. You and your family are the troublemakers, for you have refused to obey the commands of the Lord and have worshipped the images of Baal instead. So what Elijah says is, we're in all this trouble not because of me, but because you as king have led the entire nation to worship this false god Baal, this god that isn't the true God Yahweh that we worship. And so what Elijah then told him is now summon all Israel to join me at Mount Carmel, along with the 450 prophets of Baal and the 400 prophets of Asherah who are supported by Jezebel. So what he tells them is, hey, there are 450 prophets left of this false god Baal, right? This untrue God. And I'm the only prophet left of the true God Yahweh. So let's see who's the true God. So he tells Ahab, hey, I want you to summon the whole nation to Mount Carmel, to this mountain. And you can bring the 450 prophets of Baal, and I'm the one prophet of Yahweh, the true God. And what we're going to do is have two bulls, okay? And the prophets of Baal, the false god, they can offer this bull as a sacrifice, okay? They can prepare the bull over the fire, but not light the fire, offer him as a sacrifice, and I'll do the same. And whichever God lights the fire and accepts this sacrifice is the true God. And so they agree to it, and so they do. They get two bulls, and the prophets of Baal, they pick which bull they want, and they prepare it, lay it over the wood, and then they start crying out to this god Baal to light the fire, to accept this sacrifice. But nothing happens. Nothing happens. It's just silent. And finally, verse 27 of 1 Kings 18 tells us, about noontime, Elijah began mocking them because nothing was happening. He was saying, you'll have to shout louder, he scoffed, for surely he is a god. Perhaps he's daydreaming, or he is relieving himself, right? Elijah is mocking them pretty good, right? And so he says, or maybe he's away on a trip, or he's asleep and needs to be awakened. What he's saying is, hey, your God isn't responding. What are you going to do next? And so they continue to cry out even louder, and they rave all afternoon until the time of the evening sacrifice, but still there was no sound, no reply, no response. Their God hasn't come through. And so it's Elijah's turn. And he, the same way, he prepares the bowl, lays it over the wood, and he actually drenches it in water. So no fire is going to start here, right? But then he starts crying out to God. He starts crying out to the true God, and engulfs it in flames. God accepts the sacrifice, and everyone bows down and repents and turns back to God. And Elijah, he is, at this point, God has done incredible, amazing things through him. He's literally on the mountaintop, right? He's turned the entire nation back to God, and things couldn't get better for Elijah, right? But then the king goes and tells his wife, Jezebel, what's happened. And the problem was Jezebel, she hated Yahweh, the true God, and she hated the prophets of God. And so Jezebel sent this message to Elijah, may the God strike me and even kill me if by this time tomorrow I have not killed you just as you killed them. Them being the prophets of Baal. And so Elijah, he's scared because the queen of the nation, right, has just threatened and said, I hope I die if by this time tomorrow I have not killed you. And so he takes off and he runs. He runs as far as he can. He runs as fast as he can until finally he has nothing left and he collapses and he sleeps alone, afraid, running out of fear, alone on the desert floor, the middle of the wilderness, no one else around. He went very quickly from this mountaintop high, right, to now he's alone, lying on the desert floor with nothing left, just hiding out of fear. And that's where, one more time, we're going to leave Elijah right there, and we're going to pick this up in a few minutes. But here, Elijah has gone from having everything, from God using him in amazing ways, to just being afraid and alone and exhausted.
We're moving back to our Zoom call. All right. Well, everyone say thank you to Gabe for part 2 of our teaching tonight. I hope that's been encouraging and helpful. We've got one more portion of it later tonight.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah. We've been seeing a lot of your memes so far, a lot of them in the comments, some of them posted on Instagram. They've been a good time. Connor, what are your thoughts on these memes?
They've been some very solid memes, but I need to see some more before I'm ready to pick a winner.
Okay.
So,
all right. Well,
we'll give it a little more time, but I just finished my pizza too, so I'm feeling good. But I just need to see a few more good memes, and then we'll be ready to go.
all right. Well, in the meantime, let's play another game. This is going to be a game that the 6 of us are going to, or 5 of us, because Gabe, it looks like, is gone. He just left.
Uh-oh.
So,
Bye, Gabe.
Bye, Gabe.
everyone say bye, Gabe.
You think he's throwing up? I hope he's throwing up.
Yeah, he probably. I hope he muted his mic if he is throwing up. But
I
Ooh.
would have brought us with him. Because
Yeah.
that would be funny.
that's yeah. All right. Well, hopefully. Oh, Gabe is okay and he's back. Gabe, did you throw up?
Did I? No, I didn't throw up. I feel pretty ill though.
Okay. Well, are you ready to
Where'd
play
you
a
go?
game?
I'm fine. I feel quite a bit worse than the pizza rolls a few weeks ago. That's
Well,
quite a bit worse.
that sounds terrible. You look not great right now. I'll be honest.
I feel like $100.
Everybody in the comments, send Gabe some encouragement because he does not look well right now. So, well, while you guys are sending more memes, we're gonna play another game with the 6 of us here. Again, hopefully by now you know everybody. But here's how this game is gonna work. It's gonna be a you laugh, you lose challenge. You've probably watched these on YouTube. You've probably, I don't know, maybe you've done this before. But here's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be all 6 of us playing. And I'm going to have one person go and tell a joke. If the 5 of us who are listening to the joke laugh or smile or show any kind of emotion during this joke, then we lose. All right? Does that make sense to you 5?
You get
It
it?
does.
Okay. All right. Well, Courtney, why don't you start us off? What jokes do you got
Oh,
for
wait.
us?
Someone has a suggestion for Gabe to take some ibuprofen. They think that might help you feel
I
better.
don't think it does what you think it does.
I don't think you get medicine, dude.
Pepto.
Some Pepto.
Anyway, let's share that.
Are you guys ready for my joke?
Thumbs? I don't.
This is a good one. Are you ready? You're all smiling. Stop smiling.
Okay, straight face.
Mm.
Sorry, I was laughing at Josie's comment.
What do you call a guy with a rubber toe? Roberto.
Okay, all right. So
Okay.
is Lily the only one that didn't crack a smile?
No, I didn't crack a smile until Jacob laughed.
Yeah, same. Okay, Courtney,
I'm
do you have
just
another
mute my
joke?
audio.
What was that, Chris?
Do you have another joke to maybe
Oh,
break
I have
Lily?
another one.
All right, Lily, it's just you.
Wait, we're all out?
We're all out. We all laugh.
That was a practice or something, right? I mean,
I thought we all got to share a joke.
You do. You'll come back in. Don't worry.
okay.
All right, that's lame.
What is a ninja's favorite type of shoe? Sneakers.
Oh, come on, Lily. That was good. I know that you're trying not to laugh right now. It's showing on your face.
I thought you were gonna say kung shu.
Okay.
Like kung fu.
Kung Shu.
Yeah, kung shu.
Okay. All right. We're all back in. We'll come back
Alright.
in after every round. All right. Jacob, do you got some jokes for us?
I got jokes. I got a lot of jokes. Okay. Do you guys know what happens after you eat way too much alphabet soup? No?
No.
You end up having a massive vowel movement.
God dang it. I
No.
hate that I'm laughing at that.
Did none of us
That was
make
just
it?
so good.
I got all of you.
Oh
That
my
was
First
good.
gosh.
one.
That was good.
All right. You got another one for us?
Dude, of course I do. Okay,
Oh my
let me get my
All right.
okay.
We're all back in. Reset.
I don't know I don't know why anyone would call vegans annoying. I, for one, have never had any beef with them. Get it? Beef? Because they don't eat beef? Connor turned his sound off, I think.
Connor's cheating.
Dude,
No, I can hear
whatever.
you. I can hear you.
Everyone loves a good vegan joke, dude.
I just held it
Okay.
together.
That one broke
Okay.
me as soon as you started explaining it.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
happened.
That's what started to get me, but I held it in.
Okay, I'm out. Jacob, you got another joke?
I'm out as well.
I got another joke. Okay. Did you hear about the monkeys who shared an Amazon account? They were primates. You guys are soulless. Get it? Primate? Primate?
We get it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hit him with another one.
Okay. I got fired from my job at the bank today. An old lady asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her over.
Lily
Okay,
just looks
okay.
So
horrified.
funny, that
Good one.
just sounds mean.
I thought that was a good one.
That's all I got.
Oh man!
Oh.
All right, we're all back in. Reset, straight face. Think sad thoughts. No laughing. Gabe, you got some jokes for us?
Me?
Yeah.
I just have one.
Okay.
Came up with this myself. So,
Great. We're ready.
what did one fish in the bowl say to the other fish? You know how to drive this thing?
I'm just laughing because you messed up the joke.
That makes sense.
He was,
That's all I got. Back to you.
Gabe. Okay, Gabe, weren't you supposed to say like, there's two fish in a tank? And
I was just trying to
and one-
It was a tank, not a bowl. That's what made the joke.
Who drives a bull, dude?
Oh my gosh.
Courtney's still just straight facing it up there. I
To
respect
be
that.
honest, when Connor originally said it, I didn't get it. So,
Hey, you just rip off my joke?
I
Come
get
on
it
now.
now.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
That's all I got.
All
I'm
right,
out.
well, everyone give it up for Gabe. Lily, do you have any jokes for us?
I have one.
Okay, you got one.
Okay.
Don't
The
mess
one
it
joke
up.
is one time my friend told I've already messed this up. I am not good at telling jokes. I told my friend she was drawing her eyebrows on too high. She looked surprised.
I'm only laughing because you stole my joke. That was my joke.
Wait, Lily, can you repeat that one more time for me?
I told my friend she was drawing her eyebrows on too high. She looked surprised.
Okay, all right.
That's pretty funny.
It was really
I-
bad.
It's not bad.
I didn't hear the first part. Okay. Courtney's
It's
been
okay.
silent
I'm not
for
the
like
best
the
joke
last
teller.
little bit. None of these jokes have gotten her. All right. Well, I've
Your
just-
wife is again roasting you in the
Yeah,
comments.
that's true. That's true.
Gabe's like, I've had to close the chat at this point.
What do you call a seagull that lives in the bay? Bagel.
A bagel. Okay. All right. Okay. Awkward
That
silence.
one got me, dude. That's funny.
Awkward
Yeah.
silence.
Gotcha.
Also, what do you call a seagull who is also your girlfriend? A bagel.
We should end this, right?
All right.
A bagel.
A
Yep.
bagel.
So what we've learned is that Gabe and Jacob are not good at making their own jokes. I'd say that
Yeah,
Jacob
right,
can
dude.
Oh man, Connor,
Hey.
have you picked a winner for the meme giveaway yet?
I have, but I don't know who it really is. I just know the YouTube username. So it's who we call Birds and Soap.
Oh, okay. That's Ava. What was her meme?
Ava, your meme. Now I gotta find it because I saw it and I liked it, and then it got buried in the comments. Hold on. Oh, here it is. when you're sneaking into the kitchen at 3 a.m. during quarantine to get your favorite quarantine snack and your parent catches you, you be like, and then picture of Jacob's face.
Oh, I love
I
that.
thought that was pretty good.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good because it's absurd picturing someone at 3 a.m. wearing all of that while going like that.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Just,
good.
It's a sneaky sneak outfit, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I always wear when I go down to the kitchen at
Yeah.
2
Well,
a.m.
Ava, we will get you a piece of ECC swag or anything like that. I just said swag. What is this, 2014? Anyways, ECC merch, or a mug or a sticker or whatever you want. You just let us know, and we will get that to you sooner or later. Probably sooner, but we'll see what happens. So
Cool.
there it is.
Awesome.
Did we ever announce the first giveaway winner?
Yes, we never announced it, but I told them on Instagram, so I'll announce it right now. It was actually both Heffelfinger siblings, Reagan and Jack, came in at the same time, so we gave them both. So they have chips and queso delivered to their house already, so they're munching on that.
Did you order them
Nice.
extra because it was for
Yep.
2 people?
What?
Did you order extra chips and guac because it was for 2 people, or you?
I did the large,
Okay.
so I figured that was enough for 2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Can I
pretty good.
hang on.
can I go back to the meme? I need to address
More.
Avery Amato twice. 2 memes that she had. One was when you think you look dope in a pink hat, but in reality you look like a toddler. And one was when you look at your oh wait,
Here's the thing.
no.
You
The other
don't
one-
you don't need to know how to bake cookies when your mother and father-in-law will leave cookies at your door.
Oh, sorry,
What?
Gabe. They're looking.
No,
All right.
dude, get him on here. Go out there and say hi to him.
Yeah, get them on here.
Social distancing.
Go out and say hi. Come on.
His Wi-Fi is going to cut out if he goes
Jacob
outside
wants
too
to
far.
say
This
hi.
isn't going to be good.
Hey.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hey.
There you go. Who needs to bake? Anyways,
All
I'm a little
right.
hurt that you said just Jacob wanted to say hi, but it's fine.
that's
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I get it. It would have been a while. You would have been there. Well, guys, let's. We've done a couple giveaways. We've done some games. Gabe's gonna wrap up our teaching for tonight, and after that, we've still got 1 giveaway left to go. So make sure you stick around for that. But let's jump into part 3. Yes, part 3 of Gabe's teaching. Everyone else has done 2, but Gabe decided to flex on us and have 3 parts to his teaching. So.
When we last left Elijah, he had given up hope, right? He was running out of fear. He was running away from everything, and he was there alone on basically the ground in the desert, hiding. And he ends up getting up and traveling for 40 more days and 40 more nights, and there he finds a cave. And he goes into the cave, and he spends the night there. But the Lord said to him, "What are you doing here, Elijah?" And Elijah replied, "I have zealously served the Lord God Almighty. I've done things for God, right? God has used me in mighty ways. But the people of Israel have broken their covenant with you, torn down your altars, killed every one of your prophets. I'm the only one left, and now they're trying to kill me too." Elijah says, I'm hiding. I'm the only one left. They're trying to kill me. I'm here hiding. God, you know why I'm here in this cave. Elijah was in the cave, trapped out of fear. And maybe you've felt that way too. Maybe it's fear like Elijah, right? But maybe it's something else. But at some point or another, probably all of us have felt trapped out of something in a cave. Not like a literal cave, although as we've been Zooming with some of you over the last few days or few weeks, some of your rooms look like caves. But it's not a literal cave, right? He's trapped by something. And more than the cave, he's trapped out of fear. And maybe you've had your own cave. Maybe it's fear, or maybe it's anger, right? Maybe the more time you spend at home trapped with your siblings and your parents, you just feel a lot of anger inside, and that's trapping you and weighing you down. Or maybe it's apathy, which just means that you don't really want to do anything. Maybe as you've been stuck at home, you've had a whole lot of that going on where you would pray more, you would read the Bible more, you would help people more, but you just don't want to. Maybe that's trapping you. Or maybe it's loneliness, where the more you feel isolated and no one else is around, the more you turn to loneliness. And the more you turn to loneliness, the more you struggle with things like your self-worth and image. and value. And maybe your cave is something like shame, where you just don't look at yourself the way that God looks at you, and you think about some of the other things that have weighed you down, and you have a lot of shame because of that. Whatever it is, we've all been in that spot of Elijah where we're stuck, we're trapped by something. And we pick back up in verse 11. God says, "Go out and stand before me on the mountain," the Lord told him. And as Elijah stood there, the Lord passed by, and a mighty windstorm hit the mountain. It was such a terrible blast that the rocks were torn loose, and the Lord was not in the wind. After the wind, there was an earthquake, but the Lord was not in the earthquake. And after the earthquake, there was a fire, but the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire, there was a sound of a gentle whisper. When Elijah heard it, he wrapped his face in his cloak and went out and stood at the entrance of the cave. And a voice said, "What are you doing here, Elijah?" God shows Elijah his mighty power, his almighty power, but then he quietly in a whisper says, "Elijah, what are you doing here?" And sometimes we might find ourselves in a spot in life where we're trapped by something, right? And we have to ask that same question to ourselves, what are you doing here? Right? We might feel isolated or alone or like there's no one around to help, but what happens, when that happens, we lean on God, knowing that he's bigger than those things that are trapping us. He's big. He's come through in the past. We can see that he's been faithful. God is bigger than the fear, or anger, or apathy, or loneliness, or shame, or whatever else is trapping us. God is bigger than those things. And even though you're isolated right now, you might feel like you are trapped by one of those. We can lean on each other, knowing that we're not alone, right? We have a community of people around us here who care, who can help to pull us out of being trapped by those things. And we also have God, who is so much bigger than any of those things. The God that we worship is so much bigger than fear, so much bigger than anger or loneliness or shame or anything that's weighing you down. We lean on each other and we lean on God, knowing that we're not alone.
Back to the Zoom call. All right. Hey, well, everyone, again, say thank you to Gabe for giving us some encouragement and some teaching. It's a little bit of a standalone message. We wrapped up our Parables series. Yeah, thanks, Gabe. Gabe, tell us.
Chocolate chip or oatmeal raisin?
They're oatmeal raisin?
I don't know. What are they?
I'm going to guess
If
chocolate
they're
chip.
oatmeal raisin, then you need to go give those back to Steve and Sally.
Yeah. I don't.
Trick question. They're chocolate chips.
Is Gabe frozen?
With oats in them, and they're the best kind. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Wait, chocolate chips with what in them?
With oats.
So you
Oh.
mean an
So like
oatmeal
chocolate
chocolate chip cookie?
No, you wouldn't get it. It's fine.
Okay. Gabe's got
All right.
clearly. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So Gabe, did they just like drop
Suspicious.
them off for you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Haley had put in the
Very nice.
comments that she was convincing Sally to bring chocolate chip cookies. to her.
Oh, okay. Well, that was nice of them. Well, Connor, you've got our final giveaway, right?
I do. So we've been kind of on pizza tonight. We've talked a lot about pizza. So I've got one more Red Baron pizza here. I'm not going to eat it because I would be very sick. It is uncooked and it is frozen, and it'll stay in my freezer tonight. And then I will deliver it to someone's house tomorrow for whoever wins this giveaway. So if you want to win a pizza hand-delivered by me to your house, here's what you need to do. You need to, in the chat, spell pizza, P-I-Z-Z-A, with one letter per comment. So you have to like P send, I send, right? But there can't be any other comments in between yours. Yours has to go like in order. If someone else comments above you, you have to
That's
start
hard.
over again.
Oh my.
That
So
seems
it's going to be a little
impossible.
difficult, but that's what you're going to do. We're going to watch the comments. It's going to be really funny to watch you guys try to do this. So go ahead and start doing it. Again, it's one letter. Ooh, Tank Top is close, but he put Z's in the same one. You can't put Z's on the same line.
Oh, this is crazy to watch. How do we even track this?
I know. This is going to be hard to figure out a winner, but we got to find one here.
Ah!
Oh, my goodness.
That was so close.
I got banned. It told me I was sending too many messages.
This is crazy.
It said I had to take a break.
If you get banned, just take a break. Come on back. Gabe got PI and then got interrupted. I don't know. This is wild.
This is impossible.
It might be impossible.
Oh my!
It's slowing
Keep
down.
going,
I
guys.
have also been banned.
Avery just sent the pizza emoji.
That's smart,
though.
Avery. That's very smart. I respect that.
I don't know what you've done.
Wrangles got really close. The Wrangles got really close.
Oh!
Tank Top Gaming almost got it, but
But
he
they
spelled
He
pizza
missed.
wrong.
He missed a Z.
Tank Top Gaming would have had it, but spelled it wrong. You were right.
Huzzah!
No!
Reagan got banned.
Avery with more pizza emojis.
This is crazy.
Tank Top's close, but didn't quite get it
Joke
yet.
person.
Oh,
Joke
Jack
So
almost got it,
close.
but he couldn't get the A. Connor Hugo broke up Jack.
Oh, that was close.
Oh my.
Tank Top Gaming did not actually get it because he missed a Z.
Oh,
Did, yes.
Eliana. I got banned again.
Whoa. Oh, never mind.
Dang it!
Oh,
I'm
it's
still
picking back up.
banned.
It's picking back up. People are unbanned. They're coming
Oh
back
my.
in.
I'm stressed out watching this.
I don't
This
think
is
we can
fun.
have resolved it.
Some person's
I'm
just
still
gonna have to wait
banned.
till everybody gets banned, and then
That's smart. Someone's just chilling, like Zoe Orr's just like waiting. She's just like waiting till it goes silent. She's gonna like get in there.
Evan Drayton. Chris dreams of the amount of comments on his stream.
Oh,
that's just rude.
That feels rude, Evan. Come on, man. But actually, I don't.
Aw,
'cause
that was
this is
so close.
TikTok
stressful.
TikTok
Gaming gets
Gaming.
so close every time.
That's Jay, right?
Yeah, I think so.
is this what it's like to be a famous YouTuber?
Nathan Smith just texted me all of them.
Yeah, Jacob Ellis did the same thing to me. Doesn't count.
It's not how this works.
Gotta be in the chat, guys.
All right, I'm going for it.
So you can get this.
Connor, I have to ask.
I will
do you
drive
have-
wherever I have
Dang
to
it.
drive tomorrow to drop this pizza off. So
I just have to ask
I got
Connor,
mixed up by
do
one.
you have a contingency for this giveaway? Because I don't see this happening.
I mean, honestly, my contingency plan is Avery right now with the pizza emoji because I thought that was pretty clever.
Okay.
So if
I think
nobody
s-
gets this in the next like 3 minutes,
Oh,
I
Haley
think we
was
can
so
take it.
close.
oh, Madison got it.
Madison got it.
Got it.
What?
Madison.
Dang.
Nice. That's
There we go,
impressive.
Madison. This is your pizza right here. It'll live in my freezer
That's
tonight.
impressive.
Madison, if you have an Instagram, please DM the student's account your address, and we will bring pizza to your house.
I cannot believe
you-
what I've seen.
That was incredible.
That was
If
crazy.
you don't have an Instagram, let us know in the comments, and we'll find out a way to get it to you.
How did she do it?
I don't know. It's incredible. That was good.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm
Wow.
quiet right
I'm-
now.
I
don't know what to
I
say.
am truly shocked.
That was impressive.
We're speechless.
Well, I guess
Well
the
done.
only thing we can do is, Courtney, you're gonna wrap us up, right?
Yes, I am.
All right.
That's all we can do at this point.
That's all we
I'm
can
gonna
do.
end this. Obviously, I'll end this with prayer, but I'm also gonna end it with one more joke. You've all heard it, so you don't have to laugh. What did the policeman say to his belly button? You're under a vest.
That one holds up. That's funny.
All right, guys. So make sure you're hanging out with us on Sunday night on our Zoom call and check in for all of our devos that we're posting throughout the week. But we are going to shut this down with a word of prayer. So here we go. Bow your heads, guys. God, thank you so much for this time that we have gotten to be together, to laugh, and to enjoy each other's company. Thank you that we're all able to still connect and stay safe during this crazy time, God. Just be with us all. And we give you the glory and honor. It's in your name we pray. Amen.
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 All right.
Amen.
See you guys.